There was massive liquidations on Bitcoin, 748 million, Ethereum 578 million, 18 million ADA, and Chile Solano 5 million, and lots of other things. But 190,000 traders got absolutely killed, right? And if you don't know your stuff, you don't know how the market's interrelate, you really need to go and get some education, seriously, because this costs you money. This is a basic thing, 101 trade. If other risk markets have bottomed, you don't go short the cryptocurrency market. It's just bloody stupid, I've got to tell you that.
Hey everybody, it's Ollie here with the Crypto Granny team with yet another crypto market report for Friday, October 28, 2022. And it is currently around 10 a.m. here on the East Coast of the United States. Before we jump into it, guys, remember, this is not financial advice. We are a dedicated group of investors that are looking to decrease our risk and increase our opportunity to create the financial freedom we desire through research and daily analysis, through education, and by staying positive and disciplined. And you can join our community at Patreon under Crypto Granny, where we have a Discord and Slack with tons of resources, as well as this YouTube page. And also, guys, Susie has been putting out tons of content this week, so make sure to check on Patreon to access those videos. And if you guys want to join our Patreon, it's at Crypto Granny, where you can be part of our Discord community and get access to Patreon as well as all our resources on Slack. So today we see a total market cap down from the highs we saw 2 days ago at 950 billion. We see total volume 281 billion, down slightly. Bitcoin dominance at 40%, and gainers for today of 14 and losers of 85%. We see liquidity at 4.6 trillion. We see fear and greed today at 30. On the Bitcoin 4-hour chart, as of this morning, pre-market open here in the United States, it was at 20,175, down from where it was a few days ago, as I mentioned. And then we see the same thing here for Ethereum. It's at 1518 currently. We see the volatility index around 27, slowly coming down before the big FOMC meeting at the beginning of the month. It's a big risk event on the 1st to the 3rd of November. We see global yields today are around 4%. We see Germany's are up on the day. We're up slightly, 2.2. UK is up as well slightly. We did have a big central bank meeting yesterday with the Bank of Japan. They actually have their rates minus 1%. So it's quite interesting. We have the US at 3.25, the UK is at 2.25, Turkey's at 10.5%. Geez. We see Switzerland 0.5%. That's like the first time they've done that in quite some time. Canada's at 3.75. Moving on to the US dollar here. So against the yen, it's at 147, so it's up on the day. The dollar index is at 110. It's down over the past week, but it is up within the past day and a half or so here. But still very strong in the big picture, and it's really going to put pressure on other economies with trade and whatnot. Let's look at some commodities. So we have oil. U.S. oil's at 88.44, slightly below the 200-day moving average on the daily chart. We see natural gas is up 3.18, gasoline's up 2.7, right? And we do have some big elections here in the U.S. coming up in November, so that definitely could affect some of the prices here. And looking at gold, see gold's at 1651, still struggling, it's still trending down. And moving on to some key risk events today. So I just mentioned we had the Bank of Japan rate decision and press conference. That was big. Then in some crypto headlines, we see that XRP holdings have dropped below 50% of its total circulating supply. And this is the first time it's happened since XRP Labs formation. And this was in the Q3 report that was published on the 27th of October. And then we have Changpeng Zhao, CEO of Binance, is saying that when you Google coin market cap, there may be a lot of phishing sites in Google searches. So be aware of that when you're Googling certain type of cryptocurrency projects. That's for sure. Then we see Google launches an Ethereum blockchain node service. And we have tons of news from Twitter today. We have the deal finally closed, and then Elon Musk fires the top executives. The CEO got rid of him. Musk is taking control. They're going to start to let users buy, sell NFTs through tweets, and I'm sure they're going to be able to display NFTs as their portfolio, as their profile pic. And then they're also most likely going to start to integrate crypto wallets. So that's definitely bullish for Dogecoin, which was skyrocketed up like 40%. And it's definitely bullish for just blockchain in general. So Elon Musk back in the news, right? So we have a lot of stuff kind of coming together for crypto here, right? We have the Twitter news, we have the XRP versus Ripple versus SEC case potentially coming to a close soon. We have easing of bank rates potentially coming up in the near future. We have volatility really coming down in crypto markets. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. And then we also see financial giant Charles Schwab says that millennials and Gen Z workers are most likely to invest in cryptocurrency, real estate, annuities, and small businesses, unlike older generations. And this was in a report done with 1,000 401 plan participants between the ages of 21 and 70. Okay, let's look at some what's trending on social media. We see Dogecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Osmosis, Shiba Inu, Solana, APT, Terra Classic, XRP, and Matic on Coin Codex. Live Coin Watch, we have Osmosis, Propi, Floki, Inu, Near Protocol, Jasmy, Workplay, USDC, Chia, and Veracity. On Luna Crush, we have some trending hashtags and words, which is Bitcoin, crypto, hashtag Bitcoin, hashtag NFT. People doing hashtag Cardano, hashtag Solano. Aptos is big. Dogecoin, of course, and Binance. Then on Google, people are talking about Mzine Crypto. Why is crypto up today? They are talking about Matt Levine Crypto and Revolt Financial Technology Company. And Revolt earned just recently announced that they are going to allow crypto payments in their platform or crypto integration. So that's why that is trending. Let's look at Bitcoin again here. So 24 hours are up 1.56. On the week, we are up 6.27%. We had a previous Bitcoin close of 20,000.3. Inflows to exchanges are down today, and Bitcoin held on exchanges are up. We had a opening price, according to Crypto Compare, of 20,624, a low of 20,035, a high of 20,765. Total market cap at 387.17 billion, and volume today at 1.17 billion. Both at typical levels that we've been seeing over the past month. As I mentioned, volatility is down, it's much lower than it's been. It's only at 0.31 on the 30 days. For the past few months, it's been well over the 60s and been slowly decreasing. As I mentioned before, leverage is at 0.44%, still getting elevated. So that tends to show that investors are taking out a loan and basically going long on Bitcoin or short. But it's guys are going long on crypto when we look at the derivatives, which we're going to look at here now. So we see that total open interest in derivatives markets is at 41.4 billion, which is actually a bit of a decrease, a few $1 billion decrease. We also see global trade-in volume at 250 billion, which is actually an increase. And then derivative trade-in volume is really dominating today at 145 billion versus spot at 89 billion. We see futures open interest at 14.2 billion in Bitcoin. And we see the spot price in contango, meaning it's higher than the spot price currently right now. The futures price is higher than the spot price. 20,210 compared to 20,137 as of this morning. Then Bitcoin open interest for options is increasing at 270,000. But it's actually decreased from the other day. The other day was over 300,000. A bit of a decrease today, but in the big picture, it's still increasing. We have an expiry coming up on December 30th at the end of the year. We know that there is quite a lot of long liquidations or long positions on that date. And it seems like we know Susie is definitely bullish on crypto, and she does have a position on that for 50,000 Bitcoin around there. So remember that, guys. And then we have liquidations today, much lower liquidations, back to normal, only 108 million compared to the 1.13 billion we saw on Wednesday. Absolutely massive. And that really, created a bit of a short squeeze in Bitcoin for sure, and some other assets as well, because the short liquidations were absolutely massive. In the broader markets, we see Osmosis is doing well today, up 24. USDC is up 12. Creek is up 11. Doge is up 4.19. Theta up 3.8. Yeah, I've been saying 40% today. It's only 4.1. But Doge is doing well on the Twitter news, that's for sure. We see losers today. Aptos is doing bad. Those are the ex-Meta employees created that. That's down 12. We see Green Metaverse token is down 8. We see Hubi token is down 6, which recently got acquired basically by Justin Sun's acquisition group, or the group that he's a main investor in. We see that property is also up about 66%, and on Live Coin Watch, use of coins with 500,000 in volume, so much broader selection. So we see a lot of the degen trader coins on this, right? And property is really one of those, even though it could have some potential as a project. It's just too early to tell, quite honestly. We see Hegenic is up, it's 32, Tone is up 28, Joe is up 17. We have Rary is up 13, which is Rarible. And some big losers. We have Centric Swap is down 19, CT is down 44. Then we see sectors today. Real estate is doing well, is up 21%, definitely due to property. Alright guys, so that basically wraps up today's podcast. So make sure to listen to Susie's podcast on Patreon. She's been really pushing out the details. We're going to be coming out with a lot of content in the future. So get ready for that. More daily content for you guys. So until next time, stay safe and good luck.